Glenda Clark, co-author of How to Be a Great MUN Delegate. When I went to my first MUN with students, another teacher was with me and she said, "We could do this." I said, "I think there may be a little bit more to it than we're seeing. All we're seeing is the finished product. What goes on behind the scenes? How do you prepare your students? How do you get your school ready to be running an MUN?" 7 years later, we ran our first MUN at the school that I worked at. And it seemed that by that time of going to various MUNs, experiencing them with my students, I actually knew and felt confident that I knew what I was talking about. And so when we were asked to write a book about MUN, it made perfect sense to me that I would include one of my students, not just any old student, but an award-winning student who took part in MUNs on a regular basis and understood the background of it. And so she and I divided up what we thought would help anybody else become a great MUN delegate. And we used the depth of our experience to put this book together. There were certain sections that she felt more confident about and certain sections that she felt myself as a teacher and a coach would be more qualified to write about. The great joy of the book, I feel, and potentially says something about she and I, is that I don't think you can tell which chapters she wrote and which chapters I wrote, because we're so similar in the way that we think about things and the way that we do things. And so we put the book together, we trialled out the exercises to see if they would work with other people, and we have had great reviews from what we have done. So I hope that you can use the book to help you prepare your students as well, and that they can have this amazing experience of taking part in an MUN. Thank you.
Hi there, my name is Avyukt Sachdeva and currently I'm all set to begin as a business major in Indiana University. Now MUN started for me almost 7 years ago while I was still a student at 𝐀𝐜𝐫𝐬𝐬. There I had numerous opportunities to participate in and achieve in almost every major model UN circuit there is in this country. After that, I went on to complete my 12th grade in Oxford High School, Michigan, where I had the chance to introduce myself to the international circuit. Now if I were to put into words what Model UN has been for me, it's almost been a universally applicable apparatus. Clinical oration, stress handling, decision making, you name every skill in the book, and Model UN has a way of sharpening it for you. I have never been able to satisfy my constant urge of spreading this platform to the masses. This is exactly where GlenGaze comes into the picture. Now I personally have had a chance of working with Ms. Bedi, and believe you me when I say this, the way she explains all these intricate concepts and equips children with information, she almost brings out a new persona out of every student. And with tremendous resources, constant availability, and a very zealous approach, GlenGaze is not only a tool to learn MUN from as a vast phenomenon, but it's also a great tool to learn from how to become a great delegate and efficiently achieve in this co-curricular.